Hey guys, so I want to know in the comments below if you were given a DeLorean or a time portal or a TARDIS of any kind, who would be the 5 people that you wanted to talk to, past, present, or future? Now, it doesn't have to be a celebrity, and it could just be someone that is from your past, an ancestor of some kind, anybody. So, for example, my number one is my great grandparents because they were all people that migrated here from foreign countries. And I find that very fascinating. So, for example, on my mom's side, my grandmother's family migrated from Spain through Puerto Rico, and on my grandfather's side, they migrated here from Japan. So I'm actually very curious how that entire process went, what that experience was. I would love to find that out because it's a very fascinating history, and I could also learn a lot more about our family in Japan and our family in Spain because I've never really experienced any of them. I just want to know the history behind that. Number two is Peter Jennings because he was just such a wonderful reporter and a wonderful anchor. And while some of this has stemmed from the newsroom, I've always loved Peter Jennings. I've always had a high respect for him, and I'm incredibly sad that he passed away all those years ago because in a time like 9/11, he was really such a voice that America needed to listen to. And if I could ever be a broadcast anchor, I would want to be like him because he was just so phenomenal and smart, and he just seems so warm and somebody that you would really just enjoy talking to on any level. My number three, similar to Peter Jennings, is Barbara Walters. While she is presently living, I also find her very interesting because, similar to Peter Jennings, she's interviewed a ton of different people, all very fascinating people, and I would just love to learn more about that and the art of journalism and reporting. Number four is Joss Whedon, because obviously, if you haven't figured out, I'm a big fan of Joss. And while I'm not going to ask him why he writes female characters so well, because that's a waste of a question, I would ask him where a lot of his inspiration comes from and what drives him to work as hard as he does. So there's that. And then my number five is Aaron Sorkin. And like I said, I've always loved Aaron Sorkin. I like him for his very witty and intelligent dialogue, and I know a lot of people don't necessarily like some of the snarkiness and sass that comes out of that, but it's something that I've always enjoyed. So, similar to Joss Whedon, I would want to talk to Aaron Sorkin about that, and from both of them, and at least all four of the celebrity types that I've mentioned, I would want to get tips from them and just to get wisdom from them because all four of them have such incredible wisdom to bestow on people. And while Peter Jennings is the only person on that list, celebrity-wise, that has passed away, and the same with my great-grandparents, I still think that it's important to learn from other people. And so those are my 5. Let me know your 5 in the comments below, and if you have the space, give me a brief reason why. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you all on Wednesday. I have a final, but we'll see. Stay excellent, and don't forget to be awesome.